Hi again, we're nearly there. This is video 10 in this series designed to help you safely exit the COVID maze. And today we're talking about planning. Now, with all the stress and uncertainty that COVID has created, the quote, "failing to plan is planning to fail," has never been more relevant. So how the heck do you do it? My name is Kevin Gallagher from Momentum Performance Coaching, and we help business owners take control of their business so they can have more of a life. Welcome to another tried, tested and proven tip. Planning is one of the great disciplines of business, yet it's one of the ones that's most often overlooked. Can you succeed without a plan? Yes. But it's much harder to do because you get distracted by bright shiny things or the latest crisis. What keeps you on a clear path is having a clear, compelling destination. The destination is your vision, and sat underneath that vision will be goals and milestones that take you closer to the vision. One of the big challenges for all of us is that sometimes we just don't want to do the work needed to reach the goal, and that can lead to apathy and sometimes giving up on it, or looking for an alternative, easier way that just doesn't exist. I mean, what happens is you end up going around in circles, and that can sound something like, well, I'm working really hard, I just haven't got time to do the work on that goal. The challenge with this is, in most cases, it's a lie. We may say we're working hard, doing long hours, but what's normally happening is we're doing long hours to avoid the hard work needed to get us closer to our destination. So as you start to come out of lockdown, you may start off with good intentions, but because you don't have a clear plan, it's really easy to get knocked off course because, well, maybe somebody quits, a major customer might not make it through this thing, a new government grant becomes available, or someone tells you about a new product or service that you just need to get. It's going to make things so much easier. By the way, that's normally Bob from down the pub. Bob who's never actually run a business. There will always be a good reason or excuse to knock you off track when you're not clear on where you're heading. In the near future, I'll do a much deeper series on the how of planning. But here's a vital distinction that may help you stay on track. We're talking here pretty exclusively in terms of business plans and goals. What often gets lost is that the purpose of the business is to give you more of a life. And one way of keeping yourself on track is to understand how you want your life to be and how life will be better as a result of achieving your business goals. What you need to do is check in where you're sitting in this model. Now, bottom left is pretty much impossible to grow your business. Wrong focus, pure execution. Bottom right, this could be an area where you're working long hours. You're doing lots of things, they just might be the wrong things. It's a busyness. The top left, you've got the plan, but the execution is poor. Now, that's possibly due to lack of accountability or a lack of belief that you've got what it takes to achieve the plan. Where you want to be living is in that top right hand square. The right focus and great execution. Smart has a plan, stupid has stories. Planning forces you into the discipline of thinking. Now, business is an intellectual activity. It requires thought and it helps you accelerate your success. We overestimate what we can do in the short term and underestimate what we can do in the long term. We try to pack everything in and don't achieve it, and then say this planning thing doesn't work. Best to get busy again, working long hours. You need to manage the amount you can do. And don't become this guy. Choose less in the short run and you'll achieve more in the long run. Now, if you could achieve just 2 significant improvements each quarter, you'll have achieved 8 significant improvements in a year. How many businesses do you know that makes 8 significant improvements a year? Not many. So play the long game and you'll accomplish way more. Get clear on your vision and it'll keep you focused and hungry. It starts with your 3-year goals or vision. And then you break it down into where do we need to be in 12 months and what's that strategic plan going to look like. Further breaking that down into 90-day plans, quarterly plans, every 13 weeks, which are then broken down into weekly plans and daily to-dos. Now, I'm an ex-military man, Navy to be precise. Now, we always work to a plan, but what I will say is that what happened on a day-to-day basis never perfectly reflected the plan. But at the same time, we knew that without a plan, if we ever had to go into battle, we'd probably get our butts kicked. Because a plan is a framework for decision making. It's not set in stone. It allows you to know what's expected, what actions are needed to be taken, by who and by when. And when the unexpected comes along, and it will, it gives you a frame of reference to say, is this more important than the plan? You can then proactively make a decision to move something off the plan and fit the unexpected in. And the magic of doing it this way is you're no longer drifting. You're making decisions based on getting to your dream destination. In other words, you're more in control. What you have to do is learn what to say yes to and what to say no to. Is this moving us towards our destination faster or taking us away? One other area of planning that is more often than not overlooked, yet it's the most important part of any plan, is working on yourself. The bottleneck is always at the top. It's the same in business. A business will never outgrow the thinking of its owner. So get really clear about where you want to go, the actions and behaviours you're going to need to get you there, then ask yourself the question, who do I need to become to achieve this plan? What do I need to learn? What behaviours and habits do I need to stop, start, continue or improve on? Planning is a big subject to give true justice to in a short video. But if you've got any questions or you need any help, reach out. We've got loads of tools and templates we can share with you, and they'll help you put together the right plan for you. It only works, so give it a go. Take this from theory to practice to mastery, because you'll thank me later. If you've got any comments, drop them in the comments box below. Share this video with anybody you know would benefit from watching it. Thank you for taking your precious time to watch it, and I'll see you in the next one. Now go out there and make it a cracking day.